What's going on, guys? Honky Kong here. Welcome back. Just walked in from work, and I read about another Keystone cop police brutality type video today, but this one actually has a happy ending. So I wanted to shoot a quick video on it, give my thoughts and a couple things I take away from this video that I hope we see the trend continue down the road. Okay, this incident happened in Federal Heights, Colorado. Okay, it involved you know, your standard hero, fucking standard issue street soldier cop officer, well, ex-officer Mark Magness, and some drunk dick named Kent Lasnick. Okay, just a little real quick on what happened. Dude, the drunk guy, Kent Lasnick, was being, he was arrested. I'm just going to refer to him as drunk dick, okay? And it's funny because the dude looks like your fucking high school science teacher who went out and had a couple pops and became a gangster. You know what I'm saying? So they arrested him for, like, threatening a store owner or some shit. Like, he was attempting to rob a store, threatening, whatever. So these two cops, they go and arrest him. One of them's Officer Magness, whatever the fuck this guy's name is, Magness. And, in the process of pulling him out of the car and leading him into the police station, Officer Magness bounces his fucking head off a refrigerator, gashes him open, okay? First shitty thing. Then they bring him into the police station, and they got him, you know, they're processing him in, and they're uncuffing him, and they're telling him to stay put. And, you know, the guy's probably already upset because he just fucking ate a refrigerator. And, you know, he's like, fuck you, and starts to walk away. Well, you know, that just sets off these two fucking cops, you know, who tolerate zero disobedience. So they snatch him up, throw him in this fucking jail cell, like with a little bench, and drunk dick makes a fucking crucial mistake. He raises his hand to a fucking cop, okay? Now, we all know how jumpy and how scared cops are all the fucking time. And the cops, later in the video, the cops talk about how he took a swing at him. What drunk dick did was he took his hand and like fucking pushed it like at Magness, like get the fuck away from me type shit. Fucking Officer Magness fucking flips the fuck out, jumps on fucking drunk dick and starts dropping fucking ground and pound on him, dude. Probably wails on for a good 10-15 seconds, pulls him out, wails on him a little bit more. Magness is just fucking melting down, just freaking the fuck out, fucking runs across the fucking police station, grabs a little chair with, you know, the little Hannibal Lecter chair where they strap the motherfucker in and he can't move and shit, like the little fucking restraint things. And that's what he goes and he grabs and he brings over to fucking throw drunk dick in, right? And he gets him, as he's just, you know, in a rage, like fucking tears at, this is after beating on the guy, okay? This is after dropping punches on him. He fucking goes and grabs it, and you see the other cop, this pussy-ass motherfucker named Officer David Romero. This dude is a bitch, because at no time does he ever try to, like, physically just tell this guy, like, hey, Magnus, get the fuck out of here. You lost your shit. He's like, you know, he's like this, like, oh, no, stop, like a bitch, like a chick who doesn't want her boyfriend to get to a fight, like, no, please stop. That's how Romero is. And he's pointing to him like, oh, you know, I got my body camera on, like, no, stop, and fucking like a bitch. And he doesn't say that, but that's the, you know, that's the motion he's giving. That's what he's conveying, like, hey, I'm a real pussy, I'm scared of you, you please not do this, right? That's what he's conveying through the video. And Magnus is like, fuck that, I don't care. And he fucking goes over it, they grab drunk dick, okay, you would think drunk dick had enough at this point, right? Put him in the fucking chair, strap him down, and then Magnus, who's still in a fucking rage, still can't get it out of his head that this guy really came up and swung at him when he just pushed his fucking hand up. Fucking slaps the Baron von Raschke iron claw on drunk dick's fucking forehead and just starts squeezing the shit like this. Just starts fucking squeezing his shit, dude. And drunk dick's like, ow, you know, stop, what are you doing? I'm sorry. And the sad part throughout the whole video was drunk dick kept apologizing, you know, and look, I'm calling him drunk dick and I'm making light of it. In the end, the dude didn't suffer any serious fucking injuries, okay? Ass faces that Magnus is out of a fucking job, so I'm making light of what could have potentially been a very dangerous or deadly situation like we saw down in Ohio where the disgusting pig snatched up the mentally handicapped boy, slammed him on his head and killed him, okay? This did not escalate to that level, thank God, okay? So, you know, long story short, to kind of wrap up, you know, the drunk dick sitting there giving him the claw or whatever. The fucking sergeant comes walking in, and throughout the whole video after the beating, or not drunk, Magnus is giving drunk dick the claw. Magnus tells, it keeps saying, I can't believe you took a swing at me. You fucking with the wrong cop. You know, just like, he's really got some issues. And obviously he's got some anger-related problems going. So he keeps repeating that. A sergeant walks in. He immediately repeats it to him. Of course, this old prick fucking sergeant's like, oh, you assaulted one of my cops. You're going down for armed robbery. You know, drunk dick's like, I didn't do it. I wasn't armed. You know, it's like, whatever. Fucking assholes. And they wheel him away. And at the end of the video, Magnus says, I don't know know if it was out of some bravado, if he was still having adrenaline dump, or he was just being a genuine dude, realized he fucked up and he didn't want to get his girlfriend, David Romero, in trouble. He says, you know, I did it. It's on me. You know, basically like, hey, I tuned him up. I'm the one that roughed him up, and it's all on me. And it was. Romero was being an asshole, probably trying to impress his boyfriend, Drunk Dick, or his boyfriend, Officer fucking Magness. But he didn't. I didn't see Romero strike the guy. Okay, he just didn't do enough. In my opinion, he didn't do enough to stop it, and he really should have. He should have made Magness should have been booted the fuck out of there instantly, because this could have turned out a lot worse than it did. And thankfully, you know, Drunk Dick was not injured to a greater extent, other than, you know, he needs some stitches. Okay, so you guys are probably going to be absolutely shocked to hear this, but this is not Magness's first time losing his temper and doing some dumb shit. When I read what I'm about to tell you, it still cracks me the fuck up that this asshole was on the force. Back in 2009, Officer Magness, I'm really trying to keep a straight face. This shit is so funny to me what he did. He goes to the scene of some type of crime, flips out on dude, snatches dude up, boom, slams him on the fucking ground, breaks the dude's arm. The guy's begging, like, call for medical help, call for medical help. Magness is like, fuck that noise, and he fucking ghosts. He just leaves. He don't call for medical help, hops in his cruiser after smashing this dude, breaking his arm, and jets the fuck up out of there, right? So the dude and somebody with him call 911. So 911 dispatcher fucking calls out nearest unit. Guess who the nearest unit is? Officer fucking Magness. So Magness comes back to the scene, hops out, and pretends he has no idea what's going on. Fucking pretends he doesn't know, like he didn't just break this dude's arm, like, oh, what's happening? What happened here? The dude goes back to the scene of the crime he just committed and pretended he's never been there. So he pleads guilty to some bullshit third-degree fucking misdemeanor and pays like a $550 court cost and back on the force. Well, he was never not off the force, but he just, you know, fucking Federal Heights Police Department, you motherfuckers are truly the asshole of America for letting this dude be on the force since 2009 when he pulled a fucking stunt like that. Like, that is some mind-boggling shit, man. He commits a crime, leaves, and comes back and pretends he wasn't there and pretends he didn't do it, and that's good enough for you motherfuckers. Federal Heights PD, oh my god. You fucking Keystone cops. You guys are the definition of fucking Keystone cops. Jesus Christ. I can't believe you all haven't fucking murdered nobody yet. You probably have. We just don't fucking know about it. So a couple positive things to take away from this video. One, nobody was killed, okay? Two, Officer Magness has been fired. He was charged with, once again, some bullshit third-degree felony. And, he was terminated from his job. This incident happened in December. I believe he was just terminated in June. They released the video footage of the encounter. So he did lose his job. And, you know, I'm assuming Magness is going to go be a fucking rent-a-cop somewhere. He's probably sitting in a shack right now making $10 an hour, telling stories of the good old days when he was on the force and how he used to fuck people up. You know, the other rent-a-cops are like, yeah, dude, Magness, you're a badass. You know, rooting him on and shit. I could just picture that's what's happening right now. I'm just fucking convinced of it. One thing I really hope results in this is that he never ever gets a job in law enforcement again. Now, he did plead guilty once again to a misdemeanor, which sucks. But I don't know if that'll keep him out of law enforcement. It didn't with his 2009 Vanishing Act, okay? That didn't, his little disappearing and reappearing act, that didn't cost him his job. Hopefully this will keep him from ever working in law enforcement again, but God only knows. There might be some sick fuck police chief out there watching like, oh yeah, dude, that's my type of guy, Magness. I want that guy. That guy deals out some justice. I want that dude on my fucking team, you know? So let's hope that he is done with law enforcement forever, okay? What I do like is apparently David Romero, the other officer, apparently he reported to the superiors what was seen. Some of the other cops supposedly talked about it or whatever. And, you know, it's good that this guy lost his job for this, because there's a lot of cops that have done a lot worse shit and are still working. So, you know, Federal Heights, they definitely dropped the ball in 2009, but they did the right thing by firing this guy and getting him the fuck out of here. So, you know, so I am happy about that. Hopefully this starts happening all over the country when police start to be held accountable for crimes they commit. In this case, you commit a crime, you should not be wearing a badge. You do not deserve to be a police officer, okay? So look, guys, this video already ran fucking way over. I didn't mean for it to go this long, almost 10 minutes. Sorry about that. You guys all be safe. I'm going to catch you next time. Peace.